Hey everybody, welcome back to the Haven Family Farm. Today we're in the garage again. We have another little project that I'm working on and I want to share it with you guys. So here we have the excavator, and what in the world is this? Is that a Skidsteer style bucket for the excavator? And the answer is yes, it is. I have seen products similar to this online from a couple different companies, and I didn't really like everything about each of the ones that I found, so I decided to just sort of design my own. I had this bucket built. It's 20 inches by 20 inches, and it has I'm tripping over the metal in the garage here, sorry. It has a big C channel up here, of course a nice cutting edge there. But one thing that makes this a little different than a regular bucket, all the ones I tried to find, compact tractor buckets, skid steer buckets, this is actually vertical right here in the back. All the buckets I could find had some sort of angle on them, and you can see that this blade, which is what this is going to mount to, is fairly vertical. It's not 100%, but it's close. So I didn't want something that was tipped forward. It was going to make it harder to do this. So I had this built. Yes, I could have done it myself, but I was running out of time, and I still have work to do to it. So what's going to happen here, we have some big angle iron. This is a 3x3 angle iron, or it's supposed to be. I didn't actually measure it. But it's supposed to be 3x3 angle iron. So what we're going to do with that is come across the back, and we're going to have one piece that goes up this way and comes out this way, and then the second piece will go this way, same as the other one, but then it'll drop down behind here. So it'll create basically a U-shaped channel that the blade will lift up into, and it'll lift up the bucket. So that's how we're going to lift the bucket with the blade, and it's also going to have a piece up on top here. We'll have a piece coming up here, one over there, piece across the top, and I'll be able to grab it with the bucket and the thumb and manipulate it, and I can use it for grading on banks. I could take that, pick it up, and dump it in the dump truck. I could do all sorts of things with it. So those are the two projects that I'm going to do. I have some more C-channel here on the floor. This stuff just came in today. So we have 4-inch C-channel there and our angle iron, and that's what we're going to cut down to make these brackets on here. So that way we can just basically pull right in, lift the blade, and we'll have our bucket on there. So and you may be saying to yourself, why in the world do you want that? And very quickly, I do a lot of jobs that are smaller, quick jobs, but you pretty much have to have two machines there. And if it takes me half an hour to drive to that job and drop one machine off, and then I have to come home, get another one, and go back, I've spent hours, and all I've accomplished is I've hauled equipment. So I want something on the smaller jobs that I can move material with from point A to point B. You know, it might be from the driveway of a customer's property through the yard and around the back of the house or something, just as an example. But so I wanted a material bucket here to be able to do this. The ones that I found online, again, they were a little bit different design. They were all in the $3,000 mark, give or take. So right now, well, with everything and the paint, not including my time, I think I'm going to have about $1,200 into this. So even with me paying a friend of mine to build the bucket and everything, I think it'll be about $1,200. So that's not bad. It's less than half the cost of another one from a company, and I get to build it and design it the way that I want it, because I wasn't 100% happy with the ones that I found that were for sale out there. I was going to have to modify them, so I don't want to spend $3 grand, bring it home, tear half of it apart, and build it the way I wanted it. So anyway, that's the beginning of the project and what we're going to be working on. Again, this is not going to be a how-to video, but I will show you a couple of steps as I go through just what I've accomplished, and probably before we paint it, we'll take it out and try it. This video will probably encompass a couple of days. It's not going to be all in one day here. So if you see a different change of clothes or something, that's why. I'm going to start it here today. So, but I'd like to try the bucket out before I paint it in case I need to modify it. I can quick change something, re-weld it, and then we'll prime it and paint it in the end. So anyway, enough of me rambling. Just try to give you an idea what we're doing here, and I will come back to you when we are doing some fabrication. Alright, so you saw from that video we kind of had things mocked up. I just got done doing some more welding across the top. It's really super hard to get in there because it's a big drop down, and trying to tip the welding rod. I did flip it over and I welded the back side here, these two together. It's still a little warm. So this is all welded together now. I did not weld it solid all the way across, and I'm not going to, partially because it really doesn't need to be, and partially because if I ever want to adjust it a little bit, it's easier to get it back off. So that part of the process is done. It's still cooling down, but we have our little channel there. So the next thing we need to do is build our support across there so that we can grab the top with the bucket. So that'll be coming up, and I will come back to you probably. It'll probably be in this video, but it's going to be another day because it's like 8:30 and I'm tired. I worked all day, and welding this takes forever. Flipping the bucket over, it's really heavy. So I'm tired. I'm quitting for today, but I will show you the rest of that later on. All right, everybody, welcome back. So it is, I don't know, 2 weeks since the first part of this video was made. Things have been absolutely crazy, trying to work between the raindrops and everything. So I really didn't get a lot of filming done on this project. You guys kind of got the gist of what was going on, but here it is, all done. I constructed this upper piece here so that I can grab this bucket with the boom, and I can take it and move it and do stuff with it. I got it all painted up. I ended up just going with a gloss black. Sorry, the lighting in here isn't great, and my camera's dying. But there it is, hooked on. That the blade's up all the way. So I did not get a chance to use it yet because you know, I painted it a couple of days ago, and I kind of wanted the paint to cure a little bit before I really started using it a whole lot. But I got it on the machine. You'll see some videos coming up where I am using this. I need it on the one job site I'm working on now. I have to haul some material down to where I am, and it's too wet for a rubber tire machine to get in there. So we're going to use this as kind of a small skid steer. That was the whole point of it. So I'm going to end the video here. It really wasn't much of a build video, just kind of showing you an idea that I had, and kind of taking it through the fabrication stage a little bit, and to what it looks like now. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about the build, leave them in the comment section down below. Be happy to answer them. Sorry I'm talking so fast, but like I said, my battery's dying here. You will see some videos coming up with this bucket in use, and we'll see how it works, if there's any adjustments, things maybe I should have done a little bit differently when I built it. So that'll be coming up. Please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and again, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.